channel. I'm Matthew Wrightson, and I'm your commentator for Ero Formula 4 around the Danish Grand Prix. But you'll be here 2 minutes earlier than that because I just named it a bit wrong. It's basically the Dutch Grand Prix, but the Danish people took over the region of the Netherlands today, as it turns out. So we're gonna have 36 thrilling laps of a tiny little circuit called Zandvoort. Oh dear. What's this one? Oh, it's a common issue for me. I'll usually do it. Oh, gosh, oh, if you're ready, let's... So I apologise for the language, because I've basically put PSF2 instead of PSF4. So we're gonna have a few more people coming in a little while. Going at 33, so we only have 14 people, which is gonna be okay for me, because that's gonna be alright. We're waiting on one more person. Right, we're readying up. We've got 14 people in this fun little lobby. Anyway, we're gonna... oh, the session's loading up. We're gonna be getting about precisely 22 seconds, so bear in mind with us. Right, reloaded in. We're complete. We're in the garage of the beautiful historic Dutch Grand Prix circuit. So the track is tiny. It's empty on detail. Yep, we're good to go. 14 people in. Immediately we see an Alpha Tauri of Joe leaving the pit lane. So it's also Twittinger. So does Handful Circuit in Denmark. One of the smallest tracks in the F1 calendar. We've had back in 2020 to make it even more faster. That's why there's more bank curves there, so to make cars go a little bit faster. Track looks a little bit overcast. Maybe a threat of rain later on, so they have to set the laps in a bit quick. As we're with Joe, bring his lap. So I think I've seen rain. It doesn't look like there's some rain on the radar. I wish this game could be a little bit more better if he has like a weather radar for the spectators, so just so you can see what weather it is. Anyway, as now the yellow flag already. We now have Joe Hamster in the AlphaTauri setting off the line now to start the first flying lap. 0.6 kilometers straight heading towards turn 1. On board again to go through turns 2, 3, and Corplex is retired already. See, having a sense of skill issues then. Corplex just spinned it. I don't know how. Nice speed towards turn 6. Towards turn 7. And then towards that nice little hairpin of turn 8, which is one of the most difficult tracks on the circuit. And then towards turn 9 now, towards the first DRS zone. And straight up last time about 450 meters. Turning towards now towards turns 10 to 11. Towards the DRS zone now for Joe. So they set up benchmark for everyone else to beat. And it's going to be a 109.883. Decent first run. We have Twittinger in a Williams, following suit behind them. And goes across the line. Still a little bit off. JCB is doing 10.4. Yeah, I'm in her. Turn to us now. We have Watchwell from the chat saying hello to us. Nice to meet you as well. How's your day? How's your guts day doing? Jaminu goes across the line. So second fastest behind Crack. And see what Skull can do. Goes P7 for 110. That's Mr. Jack Bailey. In his first ever lap around Sandford. It's going to be an entirely new experience for him. Whoever doesn't get lost. And unfortunately Bastion Freeze will not be here today, cause he's on vacation, but he can still watch along on our beautiful YouTube channel. Jack Bailey now, he's prepping for his lap, braking and stopping. This was also a beautiful bank right hand corner. The lap fizz is starting. There was turn 1. towards turns 2 and 3. Towards that beautiful bank left hand of turn 4. Then turns 5 and 6. So they're keeping nice and consistent. Look again, just lost a little bit of speed for there. And to right hander. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everyone. Track off, he's going to cross the line now to set a time at 1:11.6, 2 seconds off the pace. So was 2:09. Little failed strategy. Moves out right for the Aston Suckle. So I've been quite slow. Buckles on his in lap. Hello, sector 3. As Lee Webb goes for a slap. Oh, there is rain on the track, there is rain on the track. There is rain on the track now. So I'll be qualifying it. That's crack on pole position. He's running the track slamming. Black times will be hampered. Trading just taking the roadless line to go off there. Suckle is retired. Oh, he's lost it. I mean, we see shortly the hours could be disabled, which could hamper about 2 seconds here. Yeah, Lee Webb has no chance to get pole position today. The track is rained, and boy does it pour. Civil sets the slowest time of the day, 1:11.8. That's probably next starts to lap. Well, unfortunately for them, it's raining. So there's unfortunately no chance to improve. So the session will be halted. Good fortune for me, the fact that it's a slap. Scorekick improved to P6 despite the track being a bit wet. What's track barely doing? That's Rubinek. Have a little spin there. Face onto the track carefully. Oh, ooh, that was a nice save there. Oh, we saved it again, look. Nice bit of drifting. Masterclass from him. I think it's safe to say we can put a red flag out for the session. I So it makes it the fastest time ever for 1 minute 30.4 in the wet conditions. CH machine is still in the pits. I guess he's going to start last. Let's crack with time for the session. There's no chance for everyone else to improve now. This track's circled. So that's qualifying concluded. Not even 10 minutes in. The CH machine's good to set his bank lap. There's no chance everyone could beat the time of 1:09. Catholics trying his best. The yellow into sector 2, which is where the McLaren of Ruminek. Sounds like the wind is increased. It's not intermediate conditions. Now we have a look at the safety sheet. It's going to be a very unlikely chance for him to get pole position today, because the track has been completely circled. Now it's now trying to swim away. Oh yep, you can see the raindrops on your LEDs now. The rain has increased. I don't know why it's there an actual point for people trying to improve their day. It's not best. It's actually like red light. That's Kevin. The machine set themselves up to P13 for the race. It could be testing after rain conditions, that's a bit smart. I think we might see some people testing out some intermediates. Like Jack Harvey is now. Like Jack Bailey is now. Trying to get himself used to the rain conditions. Yeah, this qualified session is now turned into a practice session now to learn how to race in the rain. Which is quite interesting, so that the others will not be disabled. Let's see. Have a sponsored a pacer. This may be a key later on in the race. You have the shortest Ero qualifying session in history, racing at some yeah. That's qualified Earther basically. I heard as well the race is going to be raining as well, so this is going to be quite a great challenge for the drivers. Yep, it's been an over confirmed point of the session will be red flagged. And yep, the else is disabled, so the red flag will come out. Yes, is disabled and the red flag will come out. As Stradinger and Jack Bailey are practicing their wet weather pace, which is somewhat required for the race session. You see how people can do in the wet conditions. So Jack Bailey with 118.7. The fastest wet time today. See what Stradinger can do in his terms of wet weather pace. And he pulls back into the pits. Yep. Jack Bailey is really trying to get himself in the grid here. He says it's at 118.3, which is still the quickest time on intermediate tyres. So provisionally, Jack Bailey is trying to get himself some more experience around the track because he didn't do any practice laps, which is good for him. If you have some time, we've got some sponsors to show you on screen. Meanwhile, as just got damage to the car, it's about some good practice sessions, good time for people to learn how to drive in intermediate conditions around this track. Plus, putting laptops into the wet setup as well. It might rain during the race. Yeah. The lab consistency in 118, which is good. It's quite good in the wet conditions. That's now the time is now expired. Yeah. That's basically it for qualifying. Just Chuck Bailey just practicing his wet weather runs for the race. Let's see if that pays out. As now the checker flag lights on Jack Bailey just having a little bit of fun. Just don't mind him, he's just having a little bit of fun, trying to learn the track a little bit more. Just now towards looking at a somewhat slower pace. Jack Bailey runs at the whoa, he's lost it there a bit. That's had a little bit of Nazi God water. Jack Bailey's discovering how to use full lock. It sounds like the wet weather condition is getting a little bit too wet for him. Yep, qualifying concluded. Anyway, so the qualifying results due to that very disturbed race qualifying session. So we got Cracker pole position, Cavalier second and third Yamino his teammate, Joe fourth, Sussol Chukol fifth, Skull sixth, Drediges seventh, THCM eighth, Blackwolf ninth, Jack Bailey is 10th, Ero F1 11th, Remnant 12th, CH Machine 13th, and Conflex 14th. one of the shortest qualifying sessions in Ero history. Now we pay attention to the YouTube channel. So if you please use tagline hashtag Ero. Bastion 3 is happy because Jers qualified P4 when it's raining. Anyway, it's a nice beautiful day on the track. Let's see some sun around. Let's see what could possibly happen during the race now, because they got a couple more spare sets of softs usual due to the wet weather. We could see possibly slightly medium high degradation of the track. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, it could be starting eventually. You have time to get your waffles and popcorns ready. Just because there's unfortunately no Red Bulls on the track. So there will be no Max Verstappen fans throwing their orange flares around the tracks, which causes a potentially dangerous situation for the drivers. And shortly we'll be underway. Oh, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 left lights for the Dutch Grand Prix. And the lights out and away we go. And that's an bit. That's an awful start there. Oh, there's an incident at the back as well with Lee Webb involved in the accident as well. Oh my word, what's happened to the starter? That's going to be Stewart's inquiry right there. I've never seen the first half crash like that before. Let's spectate a crack stays in the lead now with Cavity. And Cavity is getting put under pressure between himself and Joe. Race strategies. One of the most awful crashes at the start line ever. Never seen that before in my life. Oh, the Alpine of Cavity backed off there a little. Oh, Lee Webb is out of the race immediately. Webb was saved the car immediately. What's happened there? One of the most crazy starts in Ero history has been confirmed. We think we're going to get a lobby restart if this happens. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a possible lobby restart. So I might just ask on to PSF4 forums. That was one of the most chaotic races. Chaotic crashes I've ever seen. We're on lap 236 already. It's ridiculous speed in the pit lane, which is a scorable error. Oh, Cavalry's got a game crash. That's unfortunate. Anyway, let's put on the telemetry and the detail on tyres. So, how are you guys' weeks going? It's nice to ask you guys on the YouTube chat, see what you think of the weekend so far. If you'd like to give us any questions, please throw it down on the YouTube chat so we can, as Cavalry rejoins the session, just give us any nice questions. No, nothing inappropriate. So, how are you guys' weekends going? How is your sim racing going in your sim racing career? I'd like to answer all of your questions. So we only have 13 runners available left running. Use the line hashtag Ero F1 to catch up on all the latest episodes and all the live streams. I've completely left the session again. We're back in the pits again. AI driver, I don't even know. Possibly. Oh, it just appeared on the first side, they just crashed onto a safety car. I don't know what's happened there. How can they rejoin the race before the safety car goes back in the pits? Could have a pop, potentially 35% restart as the safety car comes into the pit lane. For the first restart of the day. And we were going back in the pit lane. With crack going to lead us all the way, everyone else all the way from the bank right hand corner. I hope we don't see any heroics into turn one. And we are going underway again as crack leads the way from everyone else. Oh, a little bit of a good fuffle behind of GHM and Jack Bailey into a ninja. A little bit of a lag. As crack leads the way. Hi, Joe. There, where were you? To play a potential handful here. There's one little small straight. What the heck? As crack leads the way. You see a flurry of fastest laps coming in right through now. As crack escapes the way in the lead. Nearly 9 times ahead. A yellow flag? What's happened there? Oh, there's a huge amount of collision there. I don't know what's happened there. We've got an AlphaTauri of Joe and Skull in the pit lane. Oh, we have a little bit of flaggy connections here today. You know, like a suckle. It's out right. There's been contact there before in THCM with him as well. Unfortunate for them. I have a second safety car. We have a second safety car. Scaffolding is now able to join back in the session. Perfectly timed. What on earth happened here? This has to be a lobby restart. We're going to have a 35%. It's like playing a game of bowling. We're down to 12 drivers already. Well, 11. As Mr. Corflex is now out of the way. So we're now down to 11 drivers. We've been in the space of 5 laps. Everybody's back in the session, hooray! And we have THM coming to the pits. Predominantly he's going to get himself a penalty for causing a collision with him and Sukov. I think this should be a red flag. Don't know what's happening here. A little bit of like disorientation here. So let's get back to the questions. If you have any questions for us, please give us a nice shout in the Ero live stream chat. We'll be back on Drive Racing again very shortly. Again, for like the second time today. And I'll do my best to answer all the questions. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a very quiet race. Oh, hang on! What's happened there? Did the quack gone off? That's the lobby itself allowed for the game pass. What's happened to Crack? Did he gone off? Jack Harvey's up to third. Jack Bailey's up to third place. Oh, there's a little bit of a chaos around there immediately. It's Aston Martin safety car. I forgot to mention the safety car was today. Let's come out and try this Bird-Eye lad who's just having a little bit of a joyride at a Birmingham. Birmingham Land has did more laps than any other drivers here so far. So for Bird and Leyland did laps 1 to 4. Now he's doing 5 to 7, 5 to 8. The safety car come back in the pits again for the second time today. We are off for restart number 2. Someone who's trying to do amazing tactics. Good interesting tactics just to keep other cars behind so they don't have to warm up the tyres. Playing it nice and smart there. Speed's precisely 80 kilometers an hour, which is pit lane speed. We're going underway again. If you haven't escaping from the field for everyone else to follow. And then on to lap number 8 as Jack Benny is on the position from CH Machine, the F5 driver. He baits the move stick. Wow. That's a beautiful overtake from CH Machine there. He's now catching up very quickly. So Yabidoo. It was also a nice little complex of corners. Oh, this Yabidoo makes a little bit of an error there. He keeps his nose ahead though. CH Machine's having a little bit of a sniff behind Jadidja. The PSF driver. He could potentially get himself a seat in PSF if he could drive like this. Well, there's a little bit too right there between Cavalli and Joe. Sums himself back together nicely, like a jukebox. See behind now is Joe. Joe is very close. Going past the Alpine of Cavalli as he's dead back inside. There was contact there. Oh, there's a collision! The 8 ships been crashed out by Cavalli! So today we're going to get a safety car back at our... Safety car's out for the third time now. What happened with our 3 drivers? And Birdland used to start his 5th or 7th tour of the circuit. That's the 3rd safety car in a space of 10 laps. Unbelievable stuff. We're down to 11 already. I think you might need to change the lobby name to esports boarding. This is absolutely a nutcase scenario. As Birdland is waiting poisely for the drivers to appear for the 3rd time. There he is. Beautiful Aston Martin back out again. Anyway, do you have any more questions you'd like to chat about in your let us know in the YouTube chat section below for the 3rd time today. I'm thinking at this rate, if everyone keeps crashing like this, we'll have nobody to finish the race. Possibly nobody. I mean, if the race comes into the red flag... Oh, people keeps having issues happening at the grid. Well, Joe Habs just got a 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. He's completed after the session again. What's happened here? We need a lobby restart. This is an absolute jerk. A lobby restart for everyone else apart from the people who left. We're down to 10 drivers. We need a 35% restart. We're going to need to put up the red flag for the race. We need a 35% restart. Oh dearie me. Anyway, now we're going away again for the 4th time. For the 4th restart. When will this league actually race well? We had a plenty good, 3 safety cars is insane. We're going away again for the total of the 4th time today. Going for the 3rd restart. As now we know, prepares himself again to launch the field off again, and we are ready to go again now. As you know, says to get ready to go again. We have a yellow flag. Not even immediately. With a yellow flag as everything's going clear. Please don't tell me we're going to have safety car number 4, surely not. If there is, the race will be red flagged. As Cracker's got off penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. Overtaking under a yellow flag which is illegal. Dread injured trying to keep himself behind him. As Jack Bailey's using an incorrect gear for there. As Ribdeck goes and stuff have a go. And look behind them. We've got forward. Oh, this contact there. Brute skull kick. And cavalry. What's happened to this race? Oh dear me. PSGL stuff all over again. It's absolute bowling. As Jack Bailey is defending, it's Ribdeck and Crack. Whoa, what was there behind him? Going 3 right to turn 1. Keeping it clean through there, preventing disaster. Also behind he's going well as well. Kept it clean through there as well. Jack Bailey's getting overtaken by 2 cars actually. He's lost 2 places in 2 corners. So gone past Cavalry for P7. Oh, a little bit of a touch there. Oh no, there's a collision ahead of Rubberneck. Rubberneck is hit the wall, there's been contact yet again. This time to his car. What is happening to this race? We have clouds building in now. If you have clouds building in now, this is going to be even more chaotic now, because now thinking about starting a wet. Wow. DRS is now enabled for the first time in this race. We've got rain in our hands now. That crash between Rubberneck and someone else will be investigated. I don't know what's happened there. I just saw it. I was watching the free battle. Jack Harvey, as Rubberneck is now out of the race. We're down now to 9 drivers. Jack Bailey's having an awful stuff. We're down to 9 drivers for the first time in the PSF4 this season. Whereas Goodinja read all of his CRS. Thinks about having a go at a siege machine times down the inside. Didn't even pay out for him. And there is rain out, the rain is now pouring down on the track now. Is this going to be even more chaotic? Who's going to be the first person to pit for the intermediate tyres? The rain is now increasing. We're now down to intermediate conditions already. This is going to be one of the most chaotic races in history I have ever watched. Back in PSF2 around Silverstone, my first time ever commentating that race. This is 10 times more chaos than it has joint injuries. Yeah, the track's completely circled already. As the machine makes a move and the house is now disoccupied, it's now time to pit for intermediates. Who's going to brave out on the wet conditions? Impossible to turn. Oh, siege machine's lost it. I get an ice tub. Oh, that's contact again. It's Cavalry falls and Cavalry resets the track and gets it. Oh, not again. Another safety car. carefully resets track, gets a 10-second time penalty for his actions. Oh my. These race should be stopped. Should be red flag. That was absolutely chaotic. This is now going to be turning out into 69 times more chaos than expected. Oh my word. CH Machine's got off penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Score by stuff. Jack Bailey's in the pits. Now going to stay ahead of CH Machine. Sounds like the rain is heavy. Sounds like the rain is increasing. 9 drivers have to go. Once it rains, it pours. Absolute chaos. Yeah, I personally agree with Malcolm. It's absolutely chaotic. And now, I don't know what's going to happen now. We're down to 9 drivers. 726 million fell, 22 million, 328 crashes. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is pure chaos there. Who's going to favour out on the wet tyres? Sounds like crackies. Track is increasing, it's now going to be wet tyres. But what the heck is happening? It's now the track is now heavy rain, and Crack is going to be the first one to go on the wet tyres. It's all heavy rain. Heavy rain conditions now in effect. This is going to be 299 times more chaotic than before. Sounds like the Great Danes just started flushing the toilets. It's absolutely chaotic. There's a total of 4 safety cars, a massive rainfall, 4 retirements, a few big crashes, and Bird Island being only person to stay out. Bird Island, who is the only person in this entire server hasn't crashed yet. The safety car's in the pits now for the 4th time. We're pretty good for restart number 4. This time the track is soaking wet. Restart number 4. What could possibly happen now? Got a Crack on wet tyres. You could benefit the advantage here. This is a bit like watching 9 sailors throwing about in a kayak race. It's not going to be a kayak race to remember for everyone else. So having to performing himself again for the 4th time. Scaffold gets ahead of him in the race. We are ready to go again. Lap number 18 of 36 as we are ready to go again. The both Williams, however, they were all side by side each other. Skulker gets ahead of Dread Ninja. Joe's head, CH Machine gets past Jack Bailey. Jack Bailey is struggling. Is it too early for wets? For Crack? There's potential now. Dread Ninja. His Skull Kick is blue 2 places ready to Joe. I know Joe's sniffing on Ninja. Oh, he's tapped each other. There's that contact there between the two of them. Skulk is having an awful restart. We're now out towards the straight line. Can we actually see proper racing for the first time here? Oh, it's going to be a little bit hectic down there. Feel there's a bit of contact. It's Black Wolf and Cavalry racing each other. Who's bravest of the bravest? Joe's now having a look. We have a booth here. CH machine absolutely flying up the grid at the moment. Despite having a penalty for speeding in the pit lane earlier on. Could Crack benefit. As Joe now is closing up to try Ninja. As on the track is now increasing the rain. Oh, as Skulker runs a little bit wide. The CH machine prepares to move on Catholic. Jack Bailey gets ahead of Crack. Beautifully. Oh, Jack Bailey's gone off. He's cut across, he has to give the precision back, otherwise he'll be mistreated. Now, about for second place. He's now hotting up now, down to the final 16 laps of the round 3. What else could happen in this race? We're down to 9 drivers. Is it? I think everyone else is thinking to pit for the wet tyres. We'll see them on their pit radar. Yamino says yes, Joe says yes, Skulk, both of them say no. We're finally going full wet conditions here. And the track is now completely trying to turn itself into a swimming competition. It literally is. As the closest battle grid is between Jer and Ninja. As Jack Bailey thinks about going on the inside of Jack Bailey taking a... Oh, hang on, he's going for a switchback here. Top 21 of 36, anything could happen. As Jack Bailey goes to the inside line, thinks about it, keeps it behind the Mercedes Crack on wet tyres. Well, the Skull Kick is closing up on Joe. Thinks about it but doesn't work. As Crack made a mistake and Jack Bailey goes past him again. It's going to be an incredible top 9 battle between those two. As Crack goes back down to the inside line, but he stays behind. Jack Bailey completed the corner correctly and he's beautifully ahead. As Ninja now, it's very close behind. Yeah, I mean it. Thinks about the move and he keeps it behind. beautiful entertainment up there. It was originally on normal race, now it's turned into a bowling track. And Crack thinks the wet tyres is not the correct tyre. And he's on a fresh set of intermediates which now ruins his race. Hang on, the rain is increasing. Looks like it was a little bit pity-pattery. Time to be circling. Anyone else? Joe and Skorkick. Look, see how much rain is there on the radar. Red weather warning. According to BBC News. Or shall I say Siggo News? Because for the definite. Who's the first to possibly blink out? That's not Ninja. Going for a move. Switches to the outside line. Joe. Skorkick still battling each other. Cavalier is going out. CS machines up to P6. The Williams is attacking now. Payne and the Williams attacking the AlphaTauri person very efficiently. Who's the first to go to blink out? Oh, forget it. Good. Danger. Oh, I think we need some music here. We need to play "We Are Sailing" by someone I don't even know who sang that song. Meanwhile, Skorkick goes down the inside and there's contact there. Contact there between himself and Joe. And Joe stays ahead, suffering a bit of understeer in his car. And pay attention back to Greenwich and Yamino. As Greenwich goes to the outside line of Yamino, he's got the yellows to defend. Meanwhile, as Cavalier thinks about getting the move on Skorkick. Sounds like the reprimand from these stewards have learned out very well. Which was down towards the slow corner. Well, that was originally clean out. The track's now completely circled. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit topsy-turvy. Both of the yellows were activated. Skorkick thinks about going the inside line. Has a little sniff. Doesn't look like it. Towards a beautiful back corner to start lap number 25 of 36. And still no plans overtaking as Joe is moving a little bit, I think. As now Skorkick wants a little bit wide, taking a wide approach. Could it pay off with yellow flag? Cavalier's out of the race. Cavalier's out of the race, and the safety car's out for the 5th time today. Cavalier has had a massive off. Oh my word. Cavalier had a massive off, and we need to see a replay of that. I don't know if anyone does have it. Oh my word. I think people managed to think about pushing for fresh intermediates, possibly going for full wets. Oh my word, Cavalier's out of the race. We're down to 8 drivers. Safety car's out for the fifth time today. Down to 8. Oh, Joe Bleaks. Oh, he's spending it in as well, schoolboy stuff again, I guess. So Joe's out, possibly out of the podium places. Some people going for fresher tyres, which could benefit them from more grip. Birdman Landis up for the 5th time now. Here's some statistics for you. 5 safety cars. Rain. Speeds. Crashes. Drama. Overtakes. And chaos. All in one sentence. I've been streaming for a good hour now. Damn, I lost my sugar puffs.
It's a team with the most world championships won, most Grand Prix wins, most pole positions, most race entries.
Oh, my head. Sounds like Dwayne's getting heavier. Looks like Dwayne's getting heavier. See now, it was a little bit apart, now it's not. A bit both a bit apart. What the? Internet loading perhaps? Or is it a sign of drivers losing grip? Oh, there's Black Wolf. What's happened to him? As Scorplex is now twice he'll be removed from the points from all the results and way resulting in a disqualification. So he's down to the safety cars in his lap now for the 5th time now. Ready for restart number 5-6. 228. I hope this might be the last safety car I might see today. 5 safety cars. Unbelievable. Not even a virtual. Oh, hang on, there's a bit of chaos behind. Whoa, what the? Jamado's lost it! Jamado's lost it! As 20 inches steals the lead. As Jamado makes a chaotic error, we are ready to go again. On lap 28, as Jamado made a serious mistake. And of course, the race lead. And the championship lead as well. The yellow flag. What's that? Quick scale penalty that might be removed because of the AFK driver. Anyway, Aston Engine now leads. Jack Bailey's gone past Skull Kick and it's big chaos by behind him. Oh, there's contact! There's contact! Careful up there. Learn how to drive safely. Oh my word. I definitely need my popcorn for all that. Sure Hamster is now close to getting hot to Dreadinja. Anything on the track is still very wet. I'm going out towards the... Here he goes now with the ERS, boosting to 320 kilometers an hour. Thinks about move to the inside line. The Knievik no stick he does. Beautiful. Lovely stuff there. I think doing this might need to think of swapping the drivers around, as Dread Injury is slowing down a little bit. Are they going to make that effect now? They have to swap the drivers around because they want to slow each other down basically. You're right behind him. It's the H machine. Moves on Jack Bailey. Can make music perfectly done. Much cleaner than last time. If I were Dread Injury, I might just move out of the way for his team. He's on 10 laps younger tyres and a much quicker pace. If he does that, CH Machine is out of the race. CH Machine's binned it. We're down to 7. We're now down to the final 7. We're down to 7 drivers now. Unbelievable stuff there. I don't know why I'm having there. CH Machine has that complete beautiful overtake, lost it. Skull Kick's now approaching. Lap number 30 is still leading the race. He's got a penalty. I don't know if that'll be rescinded from the stewards. That's Crack thinks about an overtake. We've got 2 Williams left, a Ferrari and Alpine. Oh, that's beautiful drama. I've never witnessed. Oh my word. I was so thankful I'm going to be on my own for this race, because Bastion Freeze is not here, unfortunately. Oh my word. If this continues in F2, I'll be absolutely having a little bit of a dance. Jones still leads the way because he's got the 5-second penalty. That means that the Williams is going to be facing a 1-2 here. Too full confident. Meanwhile, this Crack moves to the inside line of the Ninja, makes the move stick perfectly, and third position is his, but he needs to make up about 5 seconds to make sure he can keep himself to the beautiful beloved podium. And now we'll pay attention to the battle for the lead. We lost Lee Webb, Suckle, GHCM, Rubinek, Gravely and CH Machine, all because of the crashes. Absolute chaos. Circle chaos. Could it possibly be assumed that down to final 7 drivers? The lucky 7, is it going to be lucky enough for Skull Kick to go on the inside line? And he keeps it behind. Oh, Skull Kick is having a little think about it. ERS enabled. Grid determined effect. This is going to be absolutely close. Absolutely pinnacle. Let's go quick. Moves to the inside line. He's dived down the inside line. Can he keep it together? Can he keep it together? He doesn't. Nice attempt with him. It's just going to be an interesting battle for the end here. We've got Jack Bailey pushing, so we can chase Jarmino. We're mainly focused out for the battle for the win. That's what everyone else likes to see. As Skorky picks the move for the race lead. He does it. With an incredible pace this car. Now Jack Bailey makes the move stick. Skorky's now in the professional race lead. Perfect stuff for him. Story of my life, this race. Can crack, making himself 5 seconds ahead. It's 2.5 seconds ahead at the moment. As now Skullkick runs away from Jer. I think that's probably the race, I think. Presumably. Absolute pure drama in the race. What's his price start time? Detailed penalties. Stops. Time lapse much pressure tires can crack stay in health. Stay himself's tip. But I think I know what Quack wants. He wants to get ahead of Joe. Or his brilliant recovery. From last to first. Can he try and get himself ahead of Joe before the race finishes? Skullkick is now 2.7 seconds ahead. So every gap is estimated still the same. The gap is now 4.5 seconds right behind. Strategy possibly struggling on his tyres. Wow. Meanwhile, we've got Black Wolf and Jack Bailey tussling for position. Is it 5 seconds now? It is. Yep, the gap's now 5 seconds. Quack is now guaranteed third place in this dispersal. But the question is, can he make it second? Probably likely. He's trying to visualize Jer for P2 professionally. Sounds like the rain is stopping. The rain is stopping on the track. The rain is now stopping. Absolute pure trauma. The race is purely handed out. The gap's now less than a second. Eight tenths. 7 tenths. It's going to be the battle for second place here for the professional race win. For the professional second place. No mistakes now. This is going to be keeping it clean and tidy. Beautiful stuff from a pair of them. We now on score kick starts the final lap of the Grand Prix. Meanwhile, the gap between two of them is now less than half a second. Who's going to brave it out first to take second place in the race? It's been Jer and Crack. Gap now 4 tenths, 3 tenths. Beautiful racing between the final top two there. Keeping it clean through there towards the final few corners. Don't forget that Joe's got even more yards to burn. Possibly Crackers might have a final dash to the inside line. He thinks about it, it fails. Backfires for him. It's going to be a track race now to the line now. I see going to happen now. And now we're going to see Skull Kick beautifully winning the race. And Skull Kick goes across the line to win the Dutch Grand Prix in PSF4. Now the battle now is between now. Oh, Cracker's got a 5-second penalty for unserving the penalty. So okay through, but he's got second place. Joe's got 10-second penalty as well. Twinitcher moves to third. Showing now as Blackwell is gone ahead of Jack Bailey for P6 to race. Can Jack Bailey fight back? Thinks about it. As Blackwell goes P6, Bailey P7. What a race that was. Wow. That was one of the most scariest, most hectic races in the Ero has been completed. 5 safety cars, 728 crashes, 18 speeds and everything has happened. 5 restarts. We see beautiful Williams 1-3. Wow. I'm not going to comment anything else, but wow. So the final race results. Because Skull Kick wins the race beautifully, 10 seconds ahead of Crack. Twinitcher boost to third. Joe's got, unfortunately, 2 5-second penalties. Yano P5, Blackwell P6, Bailey P7. Corflex, he will not be classified because he's deactivated. So, and we have a lot of the time it's going to CH Machine, Cavalry, Whipdeck, THCM, Jugcall, and League Web. I must say thank you very much for watching this brilliant race in Ero PSF4, and I will see you guys again tomorrow night at 7 PM for PlayStation F2. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same me, and same vlog. I mean, Matthew Whiteson will be leaving. Thank you very much for watching, and adios. And enjoy eating your waffles for the top 3.